Hey, Brian here with Fantasy Boom talking about prize picks for December 27, 2018. If you haven't played prize picks before, much easier than DraftKings and FanDuel. My favorite part is that it's much less research time. It's the simple way to play DFS. Click the link in the description. It'll take you to the site and you can learn all about what you get when you sign up. So Kyrie Irving, for instance, 41.9 FanDuel points. Is he going to do better than that? Is he going to do worse than that? Pick 4 players, get them right, and win. Easy enough, right? So let's talk about Kyrie Irving. The guys highlighted are the ones that I'm going to be playing tonight. Kyrie Irving's projection on the site at the moment is 41.9. He's been averaging 42.3 fantasy points with FanDuel on the season. So I absolutely think that he can get over that number. Now, this is a slower game for Boston, but he's been playing fairly well as of late. Houston gives up a lot of points in the paint, and he should be able to draw some fouls fairly easily in this game, get to the line. And I think Kyrie Irving absolutely will get over that number. He's been averaging about 1.25 fantasy points over his last 3 games. So if he plays 34 minutes, he will get over that number. Clint Capela, he's been rebounding like a madman. He's been playing very well the last 6 games at home with the Rockets. He has gone over this number. Now, of the last 7 games they have played, 6 of them have been at home. The only one he went under was the road game against Miami. He's been playing very well. Now, Boston doesn't give up a whole lot of points in the paint or allow many blocks, but he is Clint Capela, so he is going to get some of that stuff, especially the blocks, obviously. The rebound rate is going to be in his favor. He's been rebounding well lately, and I think that's how he's going to get over this number. Boston is 16th in the league defending the center position, so I feel fairly confident that Clint Capela can get over that number. He's been averaging 1.4 fantasy points per minute his last 3, so if he plays 33 minutes, he will get 48 fantasy points. PJ Tucker, not a guy that I usually like to play in any kind of DFS format whatsoever. His number is 20.6, pretty low for today. He's gone over that number 6 straight times. He's been doing it by rebounding the basketball. Boston is 25th on the road, allowing rebounds versus forwards, and 26th defensively, 19th offensively. So they're giving up rebounds. This is an opportunity for Tucker. He plays much better at home, so this is a great opportunity for him and for you to win at DFS. Khris Middleton. This should be a bounce back spot because the Knicks are dead last defending the small forward position. They give up a high percentage of threes, but he's been playing like crap this season, especially the last month, and he has not gone over that number but twice in the last 11 games. So I do like him to go under here as well. They're playing the Knicks. They just played the Knicks, and he had 18 or 19 fantasy points. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he did not play well. I'm going to bank on him not playing well again this game because I think Bledsoe's going to have a much better game. I think Giannis is going to kill these guys again. So Middleton, I think, is going to be the man left out. Brandon Ingram. I'm not a big Brandon Ingram fan. I don't think he's that good, to be honest. But I am a Clipper fan, so I don't like anything that is Laker related. But I do like Brandon Ingram for today. Normally, I have no interest in assuming that Brandon Ingram is going to get anywhere near 34 fantasy points. That's asinine speaking. However, when LeBron is off the court, he averages 0.56 fantasy points per minute more. Plays a lot better with LeBron off the court. When him and Rondo are off the court, he averages 0.4 fantasy points better. So he actually averages more on the road, to be honest, compared to home when it comes to LeBron being off the court. So there is a opportunity for this guy to get into the 40s today. Now, he has not hit this number but twice since November 1st. But this is a game against Sacramento. They just got their butts kicked versus my Clips last night. They should come out motivated. It should be a fairly competitive game. They're not going to run over Sacramento like they did what happened with Golden State because that was an anomaly. I don't know what happened there, but I expect this one to be a lot more competitive. And I think Ingram is going to play a huge role in that. You might like Kuzma tonight. I like Ingram. Buddy Hield's right next to him. I'm not playing Buddy Hield. There's no reason for me to believe that Buddy Hield can go over that number. That's way too high for him. But with the Lakers being so bad against shooting guards and the pace of this game, maybe this is the game that he does. I'm not allowing Buddy Hield to burn me tonight, though. Kevin Durant. Warriors should come out pretty pissed off, and the Blazers are 26th in the league defending the small forward position. The Warriors should come off pretty pissed off versus the Trailblazers. I think the big guns come out firing. I think Kevin Durant comes damn near to hitting this number through the third quarter. I really wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to have a huge monster game. I don't know how he didn't exceed that number versus the Lakers the other night. That was just insanity. But Kevin Durant, really like him on the over today. And then Draymond Green. I don't see any scenario where this guy gets up to 36 FanDuel points. He has hit that number twice, I think, this season. Exceeded it. And one time was only by half a fantasy point. So I don't think he will get there. As I said, I think the Warriors' big guns are going to come out firing. I don't see a scenario where Draymond Green can really get it in. Blazers are 9th in the league defending the power forward position, which is crazy because in years past, the power forwards really got it in versus the Blazers. So Draymond Green's my favorite play behind Brandon Ingram. So if I had to pick two, I like Ingram over. I like Draymond Green under. And then Durant over, Middleton under, Capela, Irving, and Tucker over. I'm going to throw Al Horford in there real quick. I was very close to taking him under. He's still coming in off this injury. The way Al Horford gets his fantasy points is going to be through rebounds and assists. And I don't mean he's going to grab 20 boards, but he usually has a very well-balanced game. The Rockets do not give up rebounds and assists and blocks where Horford will, also get a block in there. They don't give anything up there. But because Al Horford's only been back a couple games and I don't really know what to expect, because he did hit that 26 number versus Charlotte in 19 minutes. Now, Charlotte gives up a lot of fantasy points to centers, but that being said, I don't have a good gauge on how Al Horford is playing right now. I'd be inclined to take him under. If he was at 30, I would take him under in a heartbeat. But he's another one to take into consideration. So good luck playing PrizePicks tonight. Again, check the description for the links if you want to get started with PrizePicks and a much simpler way to play DFS.